We good?
Mm-hmm.
We rocking and rolling?
Mm-hmm.
So we left off on how's it being sober up here?
Yeah. Okay. And we're back.
And we're back. So going off of that, yeah.
Oh, I didn't turn the light on. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay. And we're back.
So we're going back and trying to remember exactly where we are, but yeah, for being sober and out here, I think nationwide, just the whole thing of like wellness trend is really big. Out here, it makes a ton of sense. There really was no pressure in like drinking or going out. I mean, I was going out, but there wasn't like any pressure for me to be partying or like drinking or anything. So with that, yeah, it was super fun. I mean, it was just nice because there's a gazillion different clubs and little opera stuff. The only thing is, for me, there wasn't as many options as I would have liked for like non-alcoholic and mocktails. But I think they're improving. Some of the menus had them, some didn't. But that's just a me choice. You can still just not drink. I just like a mocktail if everyone else is drinking. But like places like Dancing Rabbit, they were cool. Chasing rabbits, whatever. Same thing. Two Arrow had good mocktails. Places had them, so it was. I don't. It was just more fun because there was more like tapas, happy hours, fun places to go, and then, like I said, it was even like hot ciders, hot toddy type things were super good and yummy. DJ, it's crazy though. There's DJs and stuff now. So I mean, maybe I just didn't go out that much before. I just, like I said, I didn't. I just went home after skiing. But there is a lot more fun like going around and kind of hopping from spot to spot. Like we went to the Ritz for their operas, which was super fun. You know what? I guess it wasn't as busy, but it seemed crazy busy to me. Been going there for forever. Never seen anything like that at the Ritz in my whole life, which was really fun. And and then also the spa there is unbelievable. And the best way to end the day there to operate, spot on. And then
I was going to ask you, like, if you, like, with your friends, like, if you were talking to them, they've never been here, but they're, like, trying to think of a change, like, what type of person or of your friend group, like, who do you think would really, like, thrive with this lifestyle? Like, what they were looking for, what they're coming from, like, if they're coming from Tampa, if they're coming from Hawaii, if they're coming from, I mean, you lived in Dallas for a little bit, you lived in Boulder, like, what do you think? Who would you recommend for? And maybe, like, what do you think are some of the things that you should keep in mind with moving here? They're going to be different from those places.
Yeah, so here I feel like it's definitely a little slower. I'm not gonna say it's a slower break into the community, and also I'm jaded in sense because I'm from here, so I know a base of people here. But I think joining a lot of clubs and things like that, and creating, I think you don't have as many of a billion people to go out with at all the time, but you curate a lot closer relationships with a lot of different groups. And then it's also, like I said, it's that easiness of like, maybe you meet up with one or two people and you'll meet a bunch of people on the mountain because people are interested in meeting. So I think having like smaller groups focus more on like kind of homesteading, like Colorado just in general, like, craft breweries, great cocktails, good food designs and concepts. So people that are kind of more into that. Denver's still a little more fast paced with, like the hustle and bustle. Normally you're not going to be doing 10 different activities. So there's there are 1 to 5 maybe good things going on in a night, but it's not like you don't have a crazy variety of options, but you get to cherish and have better conversations with the people you're with. And you'll get in a more in-depth kind of thing. So I think for me, I'm in my 30s now. I think I'm looking more for the kind of more lounge and, not so, like they have the operas and like the bottle service and all that stuff, which is totally new up here. So you can still get like the big party vibes. Like we said, John Summit was just here. Tiesto was here before. So you get a lot of the music scene and you get the jumps of like, once a month, there's a big event and then there's small, things. And then you have your daily routine of the community, smaller groups. So I think that works really well. I mean, I think that's what I've been missing, especially in these big groups where there's so much going on that it's kind of hard to always feel like you're keeping up with stuff. Here's you get a lot of that. You get your social time, which I love with better conversations, and then you get to come home and really recharge. Or there's a lot of people that are interested. The nice thing is here, there's a lot of people interested. If you want to do a project, there's a lot of people looking to just try something different. So like you don't have to be the best, but you can throw something at the wall, and a handful of people will be down to just try new stuff with you. One, because either they want to just be social, or two, they're interested in the same activity. So I think, you know, like in a big city, if you don't know what you want to do, there's just a million things going on. Here it's either create something. They're like, hey, like for example, like you're like pasta making. You could send a couple of texts out, and you could have people that will want to do pasta making with you because it's a small group, as opposed to there might be like a world renowned chef doing a pasta class, but it like at the same time, it's kind of more like smaller group that are down to try a variety of different things, as opposed to you going into a million different groups that are masters of stuff. So it's kind of like if you want more tighter knit community and smaller groups, and you can still always hop around, but that's kind of the big difference for me. So if you're kind of over the big city and crazy hustle and bustle and having a million friend groups for a million different things, here is a little easier because you have a smaller group of friends that are more open-minded to trying a lot of different things. So that's, at least in my mind, kind of how I see it.
All right. Top thing that we did this weekend that you would recommend?
Favorite part of this weekend was for sure John Summit on the top of the mountain.
Eagles Nest?
At Eagles Nest. That was just, I mean, being from here, that was all time. Never seen a show up there. Getting to see Vail in all its glory. It took pretty much all of the traveling from everywhere. Felt very international. Felt very like coming up to speed with the rest of the world and highlighting all the beauty that it has. Top-notch music, great production. I got to see my sister and all my friends. So it was really amazing to just see Vail in all of his glory. I love the Chasing Rabbits is really a really fun, just little like it just is a like high end cool club with good music. I really enjoyed it. The the other ones, if they're coming in, those the grab and go at where did mom get that?
Oh, at Northside?
Northside. Those were really good. I mean, for
We
top
got, so we got the Northside, like
the short ribs ready to go in and bake. Like wasn't the most phenomenal meal, but I think just having that feeling a home cooked meal that I could throw in the oven was beneficial to me, and I loved it. It's really good, and it just felt like this. Yeah, it did feel like this nice new change and of this good food to just take home. And then outside of that, yeah, I mean, Edwards had a whole new little food scene too. The new what was that fish place? Fish shop.
The Mountain Fish House.
That place was good. That was new, which I really liked. And then, yeah, I think just going in this weekend might have been abnormal, but downtown actual Vail was like busy, which was fun. I'd never really seen that my whole time growing up here. I'd never really waited in a line to get in anywhere in Vail. Right, so I think that was really exciting and fun. And then the operas at the Ritz was really fun. So those are all manageable, all easy to do. And then my favorite thing of all time ever is going way too bougie, but it's the Ritz Carlton Spa. There's, I don't know, the grotto, the ice bath, steam room. It's pretty hard to beat. And then you come out and see the most epic view in the world. I mean, maybe not in the world, but it's got a very special place. And it is really hard to beat. And now there's a party there. So it really checks all the boxes for me.
Well, I'm glad you came. It was the best time ever.
Oh,
Can't wait for you to come back. And yeah, Vail's definitely changing. I think all for the better.
Yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, nice talking to you.